All right, the Carlsbad flower fields attract visitors from all over the world to get up close and get a look at the ranunculus flowers that are currently in full bloom.
Okay, but did you know the flower ranch, it did look really different just a few years ago. We've got our KUSI photojournalist David Pradel to show us more.
1, 2, 3, smile.
It's just amazing, wonderful, magnificent, really anything you can think of. Like, again, I've never seen something of this size before. Like, seen flower fields here and there, gardens, but nothing this big. So it's a bucket list item, and I'm super happy to be here.
I jokingly say, pay your taxes and then come to the flower fields, because this is, the best way to forget about writing that check. My name is Fred Clark, and I'm the general manager of the world famous Carlsbad flower fields. I've been working here for 16 years now. The flower fields are pretty unique. This is our kind of harbinger of spring for all us Carlsbadians, or San Diegans, I guess you could say. When you see the flower fields in color, that means summer is right around the corner. The property is owned by the Paul Ecke family, and they are really the heirs to the modern day poinsettia. Through the work of their grandparents, they really developed the poinsettia and turned it into, the potted plant, the symbol of Christmas. And these hillsides were once planted with poinsettias. That's how it all started. They grew poinsettias up until the late 50s as cut flowers. And all of a sudden, in the early 60s, three things happened. Plastics were available, so you didn't need clay pots any longer. Now you could have plastic pots. Air freight became reliable, and so now you could ship plants easier instead of sending them on a train. And finally, plant growth regulators, materials that you could spray on your plants to keep them short. And so the Eckes made a huge change in their business, from growing cut flower poinsettias to growing potted poinsettias. And when that change came about, this land opened up, and a gentleman named Edwin Frazee rented it and started growing ranunculus.
I'm from Ohio, and I'm here visiting my friend, and I had no idea he was bringing me here, but he's brought me to the most beautiful place that he could have ever thought about.
This is also my first time, and I saw some pictures on Instagram of folks visiting the flowers. I also know that this is seasonal, so folks come out here when the flowers are in bloom, so that's why we're here.
I just really want to take her on a good date.
Aww.
You see the smile on their face. It's just so profound. The other day I was thinking about, what is it? How can you boil it down to the fewest words? And I think I can say in 3 words. What does the flower fields do? It elevates your mood.
David Pradel busting out that drone.
I know.
Brings his drone along.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Good for him.
He must have. I know he's got one. He's got
unless we
a
used
couple of them,
file footage.
No, that's new, fresh
We're
stuff.
going to have to ask him. It probably is. That's
Good job,
impressive.
David.
Hey, listen, if you haven't seen the flower fields yet, you still have a chance to go check them out. They're open through Sunday, May 8th. Buy your tickets online.